Okay, two numbers that multiply to 9 and add to 6 would be 3 and 3. So for this top one, factoring it out, x plus 3 over, and same thing for this, two numbers that multiply to this, add to -2, would be like -5 and 3. So x minus 5, x plus 3. Then x plus 3 and x plus 3 would cancel, leaving us with x plus 3 over x minus 5. And that's it. And if you get this stuff and you don't want to wait for me to like explain every little detail, you are welcome to work ahead. Okay, so number 2, now it says multiply or divide, then simplify. So for number 2, we have 3x cubed over 5y squared divided by 6x to the 5th power over 5y cubed. Okay. With division, when you have a division sign here, you have to change it to multiplication. And the way we do that is using keep, change, flip. So we're going to keep the first fraction, change the sign to multiplication, and then flip the second one. So keep, change the sign, and flip the second one. Okay, now that everything's in multiplication, we can cancel stuff out. So like 5 and 5 would cancel. 5 divided by 5 is just 1. It goes away. 3 and 6, I can divide both of those by 3. So divide this by 3, I get 1. Divide this by 3, and I get 2. Okay, and x to the 3rd power, x to the 5th. All 3 of these x's would cancel out, leaving me just 2 x's on the bottom. And then the y's. These 2 y's would cancel, leaving me with just 1 y on top. And then rewriting what's left over, 1 times y is just y, so that's just on top. And then on the bottom, we're left with 2x squared. And we are done. What's with all the yelling outside? What's crazy is I think it's the adults working. Okay, number 3. Again, if I'm going too slow, you're welcome to do your own thing and just work ahead. So 3, I'm just writing the problem down from the paper. Okay, that is the original. Now I'm going to rewrite it by factoring out anything I can factor. So for example, this top one, I can take a 4 out of both of those terms, so I'm going to take out a 4. 4 times y minus 1. I'm going to take a 5 out of these two. They can both be divided by 5. Then I get, oh, this should be a 2. 2y minus 1. Then same thing over here, taking out a 5, y minus 3 over, then taking out a 3 out of these two terms, 3, y minus 3. Okay, then cancel stuff out. 2y minus 1 cancels 2y minus 1. Y minus 3 cancels y minus 3. I could cancel further. 5 and 5 cancel each other out. And then 4 over 3 is left over. And that's the answer. number 4. Sticky note with a problem. So number 4, we're going to write it out. What do we got? Y squared minus 5y plus 6 over y cubed divided by y squared plus 3y minus 10 over 4y. Thanks. Appreciate it. Okay. So we have division, so we're going to need to do keep, change, flip before anything else. So I'm going to do keep, change, flip. Keep the first fraction, change the sign, and flip it before I do anything else. Y squared minus 5y plus 6 over y cubed. Change the sign to multiplication and flip it. Okay, now I can start simplifying. I'm going to factor these out here. Things that would multiply to 6, add to negative 5 would be negative 3 and negative 2. So y minus 3, y minus 2. Okay. Times 4y squared over. Things that multiply to this, add to 3 would be 5 and negative 2. So y plus 5, y minus 2. Okay, then the y minus 2 and y minus 2 cancel. Both of these y's would cancel, leaving me one y down here. And I got a 4. Anything else? Nope. So then I rewrite this with what's left over. 4y minus 3 over y. And then I check the answer key, make sure I didn't mess up. Wait, the y plus 5. Thank you.
Isn't it y minus 3?
Did I put that?
Oh, I think so.
Okay, maybe I did. I don't know. Okay. Then that's what's left over. Okay, number 5, I'm going to write it out just from the worksheet. Y squared minus 25 over. Okay, there's the original. Now I'm going to break it up into factors. Take a y out of here. Y minus 4 over, and taking a 2 out of this. Okay, then cancel. That's it. Okay, then rewriting everything that's left over. Y times y minus 5 over 2 times y plus 4. So I was going to assign you more practice on this tomorrow, and I decided to give you a break from all this because it's kind of tedious. So tomorrow's assignment with the sub is actually going to be a real life math assignment. I'm going to continue this. I'm just giving us like a mental break. Okay, so tomorrow's assignment is actually going to be more real life math. It's called Big Bucks, and it's all about like how much professional athletes make. So there's a bunch of professional athletes, how much their contract is for, and the length of the contract. And then you use those numbers to look at different calculations. So you're going to take, for example, for Lionel Messi, you take their contract value, length of their contract's 4 years. You divide those numbers to get the average per year and then put that here. And then once you have all this filled in, it asks you questions about the different numbers, who makes most, who makes least, yada, yada, yada. On the back, there is a graph, and you have to use the numbers that you calculate to figure out which line is which for which athlete. So for that, you just look at like the rate per year. So at 1 year, this person made just under 200,000. So you go back to the chart, see who made that much money after a year, and then just match this with the different players. Then here it says, wants to know how much they make per game. So you take the amount they made per year, divide it by the number of games to see how much these players made per game, and then it just asks you questions about the numbers, whether you think that's equitable or fair, and all that jazz. So that's for tomorrow. If you know you're not going to be here tomorrow, then I already have it printed, so you can just take one home and do it at home. Or if you unexpectedly aren't here tomorrow, I'll have a PDF on Schoology, so you can print it out from home and do it from home. And then bring it in when you come back. So yeah. Okay. Continuing. Number 6. So writing it down, x squared minus 5x plus 6 over x squared minus 4. And then I'm going to factor it all out. Let's see. Multiply to this, add to this. Negative 3, negative 2. X minus 3, x minus 2. Over x plus 2, x minus 2. And then we cancel. This one's actually cool because it literally all cancels out. X minus 3 and x minus 3. X plus 2, x plus 2. This cancels. So does this. We're left with nothing. So the answer to this one is actually just 1. And 7. Going to write it down from the worksheet. Again, if I'm going too slow, work ahead, because you're awesome. Not it. Let's take our guess. Maybe Andrew?
Yep.
I'm the winner! Okay, 7. Y squared minus 4y minus 45 over. Okay, that's 7. 7 is division, so before we do anything, we have to do keep, change, flip. Keep, change, flip. So I'm going to rewrite this, keeping the first one. Changing the sign and flipping the second one. Now I'm going to factor it all out. Let's see, -9, 4. Jeez. Okay. Okay, cancel again. This cancels this out. This cancels this out. Y minus 3's. Y plus 5. Ooh, and we're left with nothing again. So that would just be 1 over 1, which is equal to 1. Okay, number 8, copying it from the worksheet. Let's see. Do you think TikTok listens to your conversations? Because, like, it's a couple times have happened where I'm, like, talking about something and then it pops up.
Google does that.
Google does that too?
Yeah, for the ads.
Crazy. It is weird. Anyways, there was a TikTok that popped up about this yesterday, specifically. I don't know. It was actually making fun of this whole thing and like how the teacher felt like she was teaching gibberish. I don't know. Does it feel like that? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah.
It does.
I'll see if I can find it. Okay. Number 8. Let's see. It's already in multiplication. Which, okay.
What does the overlap mean?
Yeah, it's a typo thing. I don't know. Computer error. It's multiplication. Okay. So factoring this, two numbers multiplied to this, 3b, 9 and negative 6. For negative 40, I don't know. 10 and 4? Negative 10 and 4. Okay. And for this, something's wrong. No, it's not. Oh, for this one, it's the ACB thing. Okay, so for this one, to find the factors, let's see. ACB. A times C would be negative 12. B is negative 11. Two numbers that multiply to this, add to this, would be negative 12 and 1. So then we would do 2x minus 12 and 2x plus 1. Divide this. Okay. So here are the factors to this one when I go to rewrite it. Okay, so now rewriting it with the factors. Okay, and then canceling stuff. X plus 4, X plus 4. And I think that's it. Yep, that's it. Okay, and then I rewrite it with what's left over. Number 9. Okay, so 9 through 12, it changes from multiplication and division to addition and subtraction. So number 9, x squared plus 3x over x plus 4 minus 16 plus 3x over x plus 4. And with addition and subtraction, we need to make sure to have a common denominator, and then you just add or subtract the top part. Okay, well, we already have a common denominator. That takes one thing out of the way. Then I'm going to apply the subtraction to both of these terms here. So x squared plus 3x minus 16 minus 3x over x plus 4. Then I will simplify if I can. I notice that 3x minus 3x is just going to be 0. Then I'm left with x squared minus 16 over x plus 4. But I can factor this out, so I'm going to break it up into factors and see if anything more cancels. So x plus 4, x minus 4 over x plus 4. Oh, okay. Looks like some x plus 4s are going to cancel. Okay, and I'm left with x minus 4. Final answer. Writing 10 down from the worksheet. Okay, I'm going to need common denominators, but before I do that, I'm just going to factor everything out to see what is in common already. So I'm going to rewrite this 7 over, take out a 10, x minus 5 minus 3 over x plus 5, x minus 5. Okay, so they already have an x minus 5 in common. So I'm going to multiply this whole thing by 10 to get a 10 over here. And then over here, I'm just going to multiply this by x plus 5. And then they should be matching. So this right here, I need to multiply this by x plus 5. Whatever you do to the bottom, you do to the top. And then multiply this by 10. And now I'm going to rewrite this thing. 7 times x plus 5 minus 3 times 10, which is 30, over 10 times x minus 5, x plus 5. I'm going to distribute this. What do I get? 7x plus 35 minus 30 over and 35 minus 30, I can simplify that. And then I can't do anything more than that. I don't like how with the addition and subtraction